welcome back to another Tell It All Friday. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. You will not be disappointed. You will be coming back to me and my dysfunctional family. It's me, my mother, and my Riley, who clearly wants to be heard tonight. So this video is just basically for the since the past, maybe like since 2020, I've been dealing with a lot of loss, and I realized that some people either don't know how to deal with loss, or they're being judged for dealing with loss, or losing a loved one in their own way. And I'm trying to figure out what is a normal way to celebrate or mourn your dead loved ones. To me, I feel like how it is based on the individual, their culture, what they was raised to do, and however they feel fit to support or send the love or to commemorate your loved one. And I did a poll. I asked two questions on my Instagram, and a lot of people gave me their feedback. Some people was like, you know what? I make sure that on birthdays or on special occasions that I eat their favorite foods. I drink their favorite drink. They will go ahead and make foods that they used to have together with their loved one. One person said, like, I have an altar in my house. I put their favorite things on my altar with their picture to make sure that I see it every day to commemorate my loved one. And one person even said that, even though they lost their parent, and it's been like 25 years, that every day they still think about their parent and they still get sad. So we cannot judge people for mourning or doing things that they feel that they want to do for their loved ones. And I feel like society only lets people understand in their capability of their mental depth. Because just because you might not understand why, people out here, being jovial after somebody's passing, after you bury them, after you do the service, after you do, your wake. Let me tell you something. My mother said me when I was in high school. I went to Trinidad. I went to Trinidad 1 year, 3 times in 1 year. My mom sent me with her ex-boyfriend family, which is like they are my family because I was raised with them. And we literally went to go bury, was it his uncle? Mm-hmm. To bury his uncle. And I went with my aunt, his cousin, the cousin kids, my grandmother. My grandfather was already down there, literally. So I was surrounded by his family. And it was just like every day they went by the dead house and they go and do the wake, people cooking, people drinking, they with the family every day. Then we went to go bury the man in the cemetery, the Trinidad cemeteries as well. Some of them just look a little suspect. So I was like, okay. And then after that, they still had a repast and drinking and eating. That's what I was accustomed to when somebody passed away. Yes, you're sad. Yes, you're mourning not having them in your life. But at the end of the day, you're going to celebrate them. And my family, we all know that every time we celebrate, we either getting food, liquor, and jokes. And it's crazy because nobody has to die for that to happen. Like, literally every time we get together, it's some type of foolishness going down. And it's crazy because I see it like with my grandmother, now my mom, now me, now my cousin kids. They do foolishness too. Like the mad blood has went through every generation of my family. So, when my grandfather passed away, it was a very difficult one for me because I was not expecting it at all. And, I know that when he passed away and I went to Delaware and I was over here pop locking, dropping it and winding it down, my grandfather would have been proud of me busting it, proud of me drinking it, because He was a man that loved a good time. He loved carnival. Like, carnival for me would never be the same because Carnival Sunday, he always used to go together and have a big line and say, "You're coming." That man made sure every time I was in Trinidad that I must come by him. Carnival Sunday, even if I go early, even if I have plans, he have to see me Carnival Sunday. And I make sure that I had to go and be like, "Yes, Papa. Okay, Papa. All right, I hear." Like one Sunday, I went to a breakfast party. Well, that's one year that I went to Trinidad by myself without my mama. And I got dropped off after my breakfast party at my grandfather's house, and I went in one of his rooms and I sleep. And my aunties was like, "She's snoring." He was like, "She been doing that all her life. She good." And then when I woke up, they was like, "What you want to eat?" Then he made sure and gave me transportation to go back to my guest house. Like my grandfather was a real G. He was like, I had a whole big mega bus to take me back to my guest house just because I was like, I'm going back down because I have things to do and people to see. And he was like, "All right, you want your food to go? What you want?" I was like, "Okay, Papa." But that's what I'm saying. So when I sat there and I could see that his whole legacy, everybody loved to do a good time and drinking.
His favorite liquor.
And right, I was like, this is what he would have wanted. My grandfather was happy at his send-off, okay? Literally. The send-off was lit. It was lit. But, different cultures celebrate death differently. Like, we the Latin culture do have, I don't want to mess up, the Day of the Dead. I'm going to say the English version to it because I don't want to mess up. My Spanish is not that good, but and they make sure that they have the Day of the Dead so that they can celebrate their loved ones and that you do not forget your loved ones. And that's the one thing that I don't ever want to forget, people that have poured into me and made me who I am. So therefore, I want to make sure that I honor their memories. And I want people just to make sure that, we all going through a lot. It's COVID. A lot of people are sad, depressed, and just have that feeling of not knowing where they're going. And I want everybody just to take the time to stop and smell the roses. And I feel like it's hard sometimes when you're going through life and life is just keep going. And you're just taking a lot of losses. Because even though my grandfather died, I still went to work. I still went and did everything and tried not to think about what I need to think about because if I thought about it, it got me sad. But, you still have to process your emotions the best way that you can. And I think that people need to learn how to do that healthy. And that's the thing. It's hard for a lot of people. Some people might need therapy. Some people might need to just, do a journal. They might do it like a hobby. But we just need to learn how to do these things and be there for one another. So I'm just trying to, tell y'all, if you see somebody and you see them a little down, always say, "Hey, how are you?" Ask them, "Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?" Be kind so that somebody could know that somebody is there, somebody cares. That's all that I'm trying to say. And society make us be judgmental. Don't judge people for how they want to live. Don't judge other people for how they want to live their lives. If they want to celebrate their people the best way that they know how, let them. Don't be over here throwing shade on people. Because that's the thing. This social media, this society, everybody got opinions. And all try to put their opinions onto others. That's your opinion. God made other people differently. Their mind is different. That's why everybody on this world is unique for a reason. There will never be another you or me. All right, y'all. It's all Fridays. Y'all be safe, be blessed, and enjoy President's Day. We got a holiday on Monday. Woo, woo. Bye, y'all.